Just permit me to speak the truth before I die and go to hellfire. I don't want to go to hellfire, but most women are just the reasons why most men do not like helping us at home. Yes, that some men do not like involving in domestic chores, helping out, looking after their kids, cleaning up, picking up, and doing all of that is because of our attitude towards them. It's sad. I don't know what happens when a woman begins to earn reasonably higher amount of salary than a man does. You see, that woman, she begins to disrespect her man. She begins to carry her hands above her shoulder. She begins to speak to her man anyhow. You look down to the man whom you have previously respected. Maybe something happened along the line. The table turned round and you started earning than that man. You forgot about the past. When this man was all in all, he provided 100% for his family, the rent, the upkeep, everything, the car you were driving anywhere in the world. This man was, he financed all of that. But immediately, you started seeing ego, money, more than he does. It becomes something else. What is wrong with we women? Some of us, not all in particular. I've often, in most of my videos, criticized men for not helping out at home, especially in diaspora, where it is so overwhelming with a lot of things to do at home. But coming across this post today, I give credit to Tochi Esther precisely because I found this post on her Instagram page and it was coming from a man. Guy, you need to pity this guy. Hello Tochi, I came across one of your posts earlier today and it gave me the courage to finally reach out because I honestly need some advice. My wife and I moved to the UK in 2021, getting to 5 years now. She came as the main applicant and I came as her dependent. We have 2 children, so I decided to take a flexible job that allows me to be at home often and help with kids while she works full time. Maybe say the man know the work. Remember, he took a flexible job, possibly all of this online work from home job. Bear that in mind because you will leave your kind advice as well. But lately I am getting tired. My wife keeps reminding me that she earns more. This is the beginning of my video. Women, that I don't contribute enough, that she's carrying the family. She says things that cut deep. And sometimes it feels like she no longer respects me. That's exactly how the man will be feeling when you speak to a man with this kind of expressions, Definitely he will feel disrespected. Back home in Nigeria, I was the provider. I worked hard and I made sure my family never lacked anything. I even bought her a brand new car before we relocated. But now things have changed and I just don't recognize us anymore. The man was working hard in Nigeria. He bought the wife a car. He was doing everything. Nobody was complaining. He was not disrespecting the wife or talking down on the wife. But now the table has turned around. It's not even about the money anymore. It's about the way she talks to me. No man likes it when you open your mouth as a woman and begin to disrespect a man. And women trust us the way we will talk. Good for nothing. You sit at home, blah, blah, blah. The way she looks at me, I am just imagining the situation in their home. Because once the man hears the door opening, his heart will be like, phew. He will be so scared because he wouldn't know what he would be facing. This is not funny, to be precise. The way our love has faded, honestly, I can't even remember the last time we were intimate. April was the last time. And this is what, September, right? This is October, not even September. In April, the last time, husband and wife living in the same house. Okay, I see. She keeps saying she's always tired, always exhausted from work. I understand she's working hard, but it's like we are just roommates now, not husband and wife. I love my wife and kids. I just want peace, but I'm beginning to feel like maybe I should also take a full-time job just to prove that I'm not lazy or less of a man. The problem is who will take care of our children. I'm tired. Please, I need honest advice. What should I do? Well, you are trying, sir. Honestly, this man is taking enough, you know. But how can you take a full-time job? Your woman is the main applicant, and you've been here, you said, since 2021. 4 years gone. I don't know what month you guys came in 2021, but let's assume January 2021. So 4 years is gone already. You know, more patience, sir. Yes, because of your children, for the sake of your children. Or you might consider, some people say he could consider doing a night shift, take a full-time night shift. But even at that, the work you are doing, if it is this work from home, pension work, computer-based, database job, or this a call center job, but call center would be something very difficult for you because you are looking after children who are possibly less than 5 or even less than 8 from the way you sounded. Because if the children are always home with you 24/7, it will be difficult. Yes, even if they've started nursery from reception, you know, it will be difficult for you to be doing what is it called, call center job at home, because you'll be talking to customers on the phone and they wouldn't want to be hearing children talking and shouting at the background. Yes, my friend lost this job because of her children, so I wouldn't advise that. But if it is the one that is a data entering job, you can consider taking full-time, depending on how much hours your agency is able to offer you. Because you say flexible, that means it's a part-time job. Not all the flexible jobs are part-time. Yes, I know people who work from home, they do full-time. They're 37, 40 hours a week, you know. So you might look into such. But if your wife is in a healthcare role, it's hard, because you know they earn higher depending on the kind of healthcare, a nurse, a doctor, what is it called, radiographer, and a whole lot of it. That means she should be earning something higher. But I wouldn't advise you killing yourself, because marriage is not a competition. It's about you understanding your wife and your wife understanding you as well. Unfortunately, your wife has lost it at this point. For her to start disrespecting you, she forgot the past, the very beautiful beginning you guys had in Nigeria, where you were doing all. When you were the sole provider to your family, she forgot all of that because you guys have moved down here. So my brother, I would also suggest, since you are making money from the job you are doing, yes, both of you are contributing to pay bills. You know, if it is possible for you to take 60%, do it for the family to have peace, despite your wife earning more than you do. You know, African men, the way you guys behave, it's a pity that this is happening, you know. But your wife is not trying, to be honest, because I know you perform her role as a house, should I say house husband in a way. Yes, all the things a woman was expected to have been doing at home, you probably been doing all of that, cooking, taking the children, because you said you were the one caring for the children. Your wife, being somebody on a full-time, might be working 10 to 12 hours shift in a day. So the bulk of the things, you were doing it. Women, you can never please a woman, you know. It is not something okay, because I've seen a woman that left the husband because of this. She called me, she told me straight ahead. Though in that woman's case, the husband was doing literally nothing. He kept being picky, somebody that studied in this country. And the woman kicked him out. They have 5 children together. 5 children together. The first is narcissistic. But this man, he does everything that a woman does in a home. He cooks, he cleans, and then he sits down at home to watch home movie. And the wife was mad at him. And the wife became pissed and was not taking it. The wife would even help him to look for a job. No way. But in your own case, it's entirely different, of which your wife should be, happy that you are helping out, doing things that she was supposed to have been doing. Anyway, my brother, I think this is so difficult because you understand your wife better than a whole lot of us. And certainly you must have called your wife aside to discuss all of this. So saying that you should sit down and talk is out of faith. In case you haven't, you might consider dialoguing over this and taking up a night shift. Yes, while she does full-time day shift. I don't know, some jobs here, especially if it is in healthcare, you must do night and day. Unless you are a GP or all these specialist trainings or all these lab technicians, some of them, they don't work night times, So it's something that both of you will still discuss over. But women, if you are doing something like this to a man who has come here, mellowed down, helping at home, look after children, and he is still working to support you, just that he's not earning as much as you earn, you are not trying. You can't just kill the morale, self-esteem of a man because you earn higher than the man does. Like I stated, sir, if it is possible for you to take up a night shift, where you can be working full-time nights, depending on the kind of job, warehouse, care, you can, some care homes, they do 7 to 7 p.m. at night until 7 a.m. and somewhere around the house. In that manner, you can come back home in the morning and help take the children to school and then come back home and sleep. Do it 3 to 4 times in a week. At least at the end of the month, as a full-time worker, you should be getting something around 2,500 or 2,000 pounds after tax. I don't know the kind of work your wife is into, but notwithstanding, speak to your wife. She should understand you. And women generally, we should do better. We keep lamenting all over social media. Our men don't help us, so blah blah blah. It's too much here. We don't have house help or here. We don't have our grandparents coming. Nobody is coming around. We do it all alone. Men should be. Now, a man has decided to help, by staying at home, looking after the children based on agreement of both of you. And he's not a full-time stay-at-home father. He does a flexible work-from-home job. If he supports the bills at home, why not let him be? Yes, why not let him be until he finds something better? Alternatively, sir, you can even consider having a career boost, do all these trainings that can boost your qualification. It depends if you are educated, so that you can get a job that would be paying you higher than you are currently earning. I don't know how this is going to be, because when you start earning higher, is it when your woman will turn around and start respecting you because of money or something? I mean, this is ridiculous, women. We should just learn to understand, learn to mellow down, especially when things seems not all right. Previously, it was okay. Please, let's be patient for our men at times. I don't know what you think, and what advice do you have for this man? Leave it in the comment section, and thank you once again for your constant support. I appreciate your time. See you again in my next upload. Bye for now.